Hi there, gorgeous. My name is Nicole Elissa. I am a transformational love coach, and I work with empowered women from all over the world who are absolutely committed to attract their most ideal partner and want to know the real deal. What really gets them to attract the one, regardless of past experiences, of anything that has gone on in their life, and regardless of what other people are projecting onto them, so to speak. So today I have an amazing video from the Become the Most Attractive and Empowered Woman in Love series. I hope that you've enjoyed the past videos that I've shared with you. It's a really important topic to talk about. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you why waiting for Mr. Right is not what you want to do in love. And I'll give you specific examples of why this is important. Okay? Make sure you watch this video until the very end so you have a clear understanding of one of the topics that I personally believe brings up the most amount of confusion when it comes to dating and attraction and calling in the most compatible partner or calling in the one for you. See, one of the things that we really need to understand is that we've been taught how to be passive when it comes to love. Now, in that stage of empowerment, when we go to the place of empowerment where like, you know what, I don't need to wait, a lot of what women do is that they become masculine to attract the guy that they want. They go ahead and ask out the guy on a date, etc. They do all these things. They put pressure. They try to use tactics and try to figure out how to get the guy's number, how to give him their number. You go above and beyond. I know what that is like, and I'm sure you know about it too. So what women do is that it's like this yo-yo effect, right? You're tired of being passive, and then you move into this masculine energy when you feel like you need to be empowered when it comes to you about your love life. In metaphysical terms, what's currently going on is that you're using force to get what you want, but you're moving outside of your feminine center to get it. And when it comes to attraction and really being the most attractive, magnetic, and empowered woman in love, you need to understand that you create your reality from the inside. So what does that mean? You don't have to go outside of you to create the love life that you want. And yes, there's an element, maybe placing yourself in a specific way or doing a certain thing here and there. But if all that you're doing is putting all this physical effort to get the one, then you're using a lot of force energy. And what I've seen is that there's a misguidedness in us women when we do this. And I've also seen that there's this slight energy of maybe not even feeling good enough. So not feeling enough in your feminine energy, okay? So what this does is that it puts off the guy, the masculine guy, because you're coming at him with a masculine energy. And it's also tied with another set of belief systems about maybe not believing that you're going to get it, if you allow it, if it's going to happen. So all these energies, you can't escape your energy when it comes to love, okay? Like this is one of the best ways that I can describe it to you, because our energies can be so strong and heartfelt, specifically in this area. I like this phrase that says, when you're about to create something, you need to rise above the same level of consciousness that created the issue in the first place, okay? So we can't create a new reality with the same consciousness that is keeping you like single or not meeting the one, okay? So if it's a consciousness of fear or sadness or loneliness or feeling not enough or not seen in your feminine energy, and you feel like you need to go over the top or try to get a man to notice you, that consciousness is not helping you, okay? So the real empowerment looks like taking responsibility over your own energy and looking at the different layers and elements that are within you, the belief systems that you have about love, about life, about yourself, about what is possible for you, okay? So this is actually huge, because when I say to women, Nicole, I'm going to call myself, I say, Nicole, like, you don't have to wait, okay? What women do is, they just think, I'm going to wait then. Like, I don't have to, I'm feeling a little bit tongue tied. So let me come back to my center for a second. Here's what's happening. When I say to women, you don't have to push to go out there and get the guy, what a lot of women say is, okay, I'm just going to wait. Like, it's just going to come. Okay. And yes, your man is going to come. provided that you are clear about what you want, provided that your energy is clear and it's coherent and it's sending out the same signal of your worthiness in love, of how open you are to love, and also regarding your belief systems about men and your willingness to create and be in partnership with the universe to create an amazing relationship. So your biggest concern or desire is to ask yourself, is my energy open or not? And am I being proactive and responsible in attracting the one to my life? Okay? So, because if you are just simply waiting and inside you're having insecurities that the man is going to come, right? You feel vulnerable or insecure, sometimes wondering if you're good enough or not, if you're going to be enough for your man, or if you're going to meet, or if you're doubting that you're going to meet a really amazing partner. If some of these conversations are going on in your mind, regardless of the level of success that you've achieved in your life, first of all, I want to say there is no shame in having those conversations. I also want to say that your mind will try to normalize those thoughts. It will be like, oh, it's normal. It's normal. It's just a part of life to have these thoughts. I don't believe that it's a part of life to have it or to keep it. I really don't. Because the ego is so smart that it keeps you spinning and away from the very thing that you want. So you need to actually become conscious of how your ego is cheating you from having the love that you want. Underneath your ego, there is a story or an energy that says, I'm not good enough. There's something wrong with me. I need to protect myself from love. These are some of the stories. And when a woman is holding on to those energies, what she does on an outer level is that she decides to wait. Okay? So you're waiting for Prince Charming to come. You're waiting for Mr. Right to come. And when you don't see him coming in, you're like, you know what? It's the men out there. It's the men in my city. It's the men in my country. Men are intimidated by me. But if deep down you are feeling insecure, you are sort of doubting or sad or lonely or even sometimes feeling depressed about it, it's like, why isn't my man coming in? Like you've wanted and you've yearned for love all of your life. Please know that if you're not attracting the one, you're not seeing positive movement. There's hidden belief systems that are currently running through your mind and in your energy, in your heart, in different places that are not sending out the right signal of you being clear about your lovability and how worthy you are. And that energy is translating outward into the universe. And you're attracting the very same thing that you believe. So true responsibility and empowerment represents you taking responsibility. Being like, okay, if I'm holding on to the belief that I'm not worthy enough of this, then I need to clear it. I need to find out how to release it. That's what you need to do. So this is a topic that is so important to address because our biggest, I don't want to say concern, but our biggest objective as women is to have a very clear and concise energy about who we are and about our worth. Because if you are clear about your worth, okay, you know that love is going to come to you. You know that you deserve it. And you know that it's up to you to hold a different energy and vibration around it. Okay? When you doubt that it's going to happen to you, there's something about your worth that you need to look at. Okay? And a lot of women don't want to look at that because they get scared. They get scared. They think like, so what if it's true that I'm not worthy? The truth is that it's impossible for you not to be worthy. We're all worthy. But that's the lie that most, or not most, but a lot of people operate in this world. They're confused about their worth. And people who are confused about their worth, they hide from love, or they sabotage it, or they stay with somebody that's not the right fit for them because they're not letting themselves receive more and have more by life. So you need to take a courageous step and let yourself truly heal, release whatever is there, and work so that your energy is the most magnetic and the most confident there is, so that you will see with your own energy how you will start to attract the right men that are the right fit for you. I promise you, it's the energy. So my recommendation for you is to not just try to handle this conversation just at the level of your mind, of trying to use just your mental energy to change what's going on in your love life. Ask somebody that you can trust, that you can rely on, what their honest opinion is. Because the thing is, and I've seen this, I've seen it, if you can believe me in this moment, I've seen so many women try to just use your mental energy to accept their worth, to understand it, without releasing these beliefs from their hearts, from their heart chakras, from all the different places in their energy or their soul where they're storing this energy. And what I see is just more loneliness. And I'm being honest with you. All that I see is more loneliness, separation, and it's all just created by the ego. So let yourself be helped truly in something that really helps you heal. Because just try to kind of bulldoze these concepts to your mind when there's fear in you, it's, in my opinion, it's not loving, fully loving to who you are. The affirmations are necessary. They are important. And it works for a certain type of person. You see, you can't compare yourself with other women when you're healing and creating what you want in your love life. We all have different backgrounds. We all have different layers and levels of how we felt loved or accepted in our life, okay? And if a person has enough love energy in them, they felt sufficiently loved and accepted and encouraged in their life, sufficiently, saying an affirmation can really help them. And there's enormous value in that. If a person did not have the right type of encouragement and feelings of love growing up and experiences where they felt like it was safe for them to love and to be loved and to attract it and to be confident about their worth, what happens is that our energies become fragmented, okay? Our heart is not communicating properly with our mind, etc., with our souls, and there's a lot of fear. That's where the ego starts to kick in and affects our psyche and how we see things. And we create this energy of waiting. What this energy of waiting really is an energy of codependency with the universe. You're waiting for a man to show to then feel truly lovable and worthy. You're waiting for a man to show to then feel safe in him coming in and you being able to move forward. You're waiting to meet your ideal match so that you feel good. But what happens if the relationship ends? You start questioning yourself again, you start feeling lonely again, etc. It's a waste of your energy. You need to learn how to truly become interdependent with the universe, meaning you are taking responsibility and you're taking proactive action steps to clear whatever is there that could have you attract a different person, to bring yourself into greater alignment and greater attraction point of attraction, so that these type of men, that relationships that are not going to work, that are not the right fit for you, they don't even come around your radar. You're saving time, you're saving resources, right? Like you're not crying over men, etc. You're choosing yourself. It's about really truly stepping into the goddess that you really are, because the men that are not the right fit for you are not even going to come close. You will start to attract the men that are the right fit for you. Amazing things happens when you let yourself truly heal and be loving with yourself and not let the ego get in the way of you meeting the one. So I invite you to fully ask yourself, am I here? Has it been years or months since I haven't really attracted a high quality partner, somebody that fits that criteria? Am I hiding by complaining or feeling sad or lonely about the type of men that I'm meeting? What's really going on? I need to know. I need to know. Am I being sort of obsessive with a guy that is not the right fit for me? All of those are indications of fears and conflicting energies, thought forms, feelings in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. So you need to learn how to master all of it and release it. Now, as I said, This is something that I teach my clients inside of my high-level program, Goddess of Love, which is starting next year. And for those of you who are interested, I invite you to connect with me because you are getting a unique bonus and prize by signing up by the end, by the next couple days before the year ends. I want you to be happy in love and for you to have clarity. I know that this path of love can be very confusing, although it doesn't need to be. I just want to be able to bring solutions for everybody. And so that even those who feel conflicted, lost, conflicted because they're so successful in our areas and they feel lonely because they're not meeting the right type of men, you get to not be hopeless. You get to have hope. You get to choose yourself. You get to be in vibrational alignment with the love that you want. And you get to really let yourself be cherished because everybody is worthy of amazing love. So what I invite you to do is to write down your vision. I know that you have a unique vision. My recommendation for you is to not connect it with what others have or others don't have, and not to frame it on what you believe is possible based on what others have. I want you to dare to dream big, to explore what really would work for you, what will make you feel absolutely special, cherished. And I invite you to share it with me. I'm going to put my link, my email in the link below, and I would love to read it, okay? And leave any comments below here. And if you're interested to know how I can help you really achieve your biggest dreams in love, then definitely sign up to Goddess of Love, and also to have the assessment call with me that I'm going to put the link below so that you know that how I can help you. The waiting energy is such an interesting thing. It's codependency with the universe, and it's just putting the responsibility on the universe without us wanting to look at whatever's going on within us. And I want you to know that just looking at whatever's going on within you is actually going to free you, and you need to have a flexibility and an openness to let go of maybe even how you see certain things, so that life can really open up for you and become even more beautiful and joyful, so that you get to enjoy the amazing life that you've already created for yourself with an amazing man by your side. Somebody who's also conquered his own stuff, right? The things that were plaguing him. And he's just ready to meet the person that he wants to devote himself to, okay? So you want to look for that vibrational match. I'm excited to read your comments, and I'll talk to you soon.